Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of February 14th through February 20th. And I apologize that this is a bit later than normal. I ate something poisonous and it made me very sick, so I'm a little bit behind. Sorry about that. But let's see what the overall energy is for Cancer this week. So we have a planet card. Ooh, we have Venus. So Venus is the ruler of Taurus and Libra. This is the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. So Taurus is the second house, our finances, our resources, things we value. And the seventh house of Libra is all about relationships of every kind, not just romance. So this week, you are either really focused in a romantic way somewhere, or you're really focused on your finances, improving your appearance, buying some new things, feeling good. Just, it's a very luxurious, indulgent type of energy, and it's just a very nice feeling, okay? And Venus is going to go into Cancer very soon, and I'm going to do some videos about those, so this might be a prelude to that, Cancer. So let's pull a card to get more information about what Venus is saying there. Ooh, we got thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Wow. So, Cancer, somebody is thinking of you this week, okay? And you are feeling it. It doesn't have to be romantic because this is general, but whoever is really on your mind this week, Cancer, they're also thinking of you. But the energy is that of love, of Venus, okay? Now, this could also mean you're really thinking of somebody in a loving way, but, you know, that goes without saying, right? That's on the daily for every one of us, you know? So I'm going to go 100% with somebody is thinking of you. So if they're popping in your head, or there's just a lot of things that are reminding you of them, that's a sign that they're thinking of you too, okay? So let's pull some highlights for the week. Some of you might even have a little secret admirer come out with it this week with those cards. But I feel like you would kind of already have a clue that that was coming, you know, like you just kind of had an idea that they had a thing for you. Oh my gosh, look at that. Fulfillment. That's like the perfect card to pair up with Venus. So there's the happiness, there's fulfillment this week for Cancer. And look at here, we have the High Priestess of Spirit. So this is saying, Cancer, that even though you might not be sure the exact way forward, you need to trust Spirit that the situation, the person, whatever's going on has been divinely orchestrated for you, okay? And there's great fulfillment in that. Like, you guys have a pretty fuego reading so far, so let's pull some tarot to get more information. Alright, so where there were hurt feelings, arguments, all of that, this I feel has the potential to change this week, because on this side you see this rose, there's the new growth, and it says you can see there's no path forward. Maybe it's time to turn around and, you know, make things right if you can. So this is about healing, and I've seen that in every reading this week. And we're also working really hard. Some of you, this could be a relationship in the workplace that was damaged. There's an elevation of status here. Now we have the High Priestess in this position, which is the High Priestess of Spirit, like they could be the same card. And then we have the Fool in this position. So this here, ending your reading, is awesome, because this is assuring you, Cancer, that where you're headed is much better than where you've been. And there's just some things you can't know for sure. There may be some risks you need to take. You may need to trust the universe that if somebody is returning back in your life, that it is for the positive. There is nothing negative about this reading. The only negative card is right here, which this is what starts the reading, and I feel that it's more speaking about a very significant relationship to you that has been on the outs, and you know, it can be healed, it can be improved, it definitely can. And you might feel like, well, I'm not sure how to do that, or what is the way forward. The universe will lead you, okay? You've just got to believe in that and trust that if you need to reach out, that you need to do that, even if you're like, oh my God, what if I get rejected? Do it anyways, because I don't really see that happening. You know, now if you're gonna attribute this to like some romantic relationship where this person like has made it very clear that they don't really want anything to do with you, you know, by blocking you and not speaking to you, you know, and it's been a while, that's not in this reading, okay? That is not what I'm talking about at all. I don't want to send any of you, you know, into the lion's den. This would be a relationship where this person is very much on your mind, very much in your heart, okay? You feel them thinking about you. This might be the confirmation that you were looking for, that you're not going crazy, that yes, you know, they're really thinking about you. And, you know, based on these cards here, it does not have to be a romantic love. And in fact, I'm more inclined to say it's not based on these cards. This is general, so some of you definitely, it could be. This feels more of like a friendship or a family relationship. It's something that was very significant to you. And there's, you know, some sort of issue, some sort of falling out that happened here. And, you know, this week, it's like we can heal that energy because you both are wanting to reconcile and move past, you know, whatever your difference was. Hence this card, where you're headed is much better than where you've been. So, you know, that's really the main message. Overall, it's a good week for Cancer. You look like there's some fulfillment coming in, something's manifesting, and by the end of the week you just feel really good about where you're headed. So it looks awesome overall, and you know, where the healing can happen, let it happen, Cancer. So I'm going to pull a love message for the week for you guys. And we have speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So overall, Cancer, this week, I just feel you're in a very soft place emotionally, and it's not in you to want to fight and battle and hold grudges. Like, you're really in this place of, I want to make things right. I want to love those that I love, and I just want everything okay. Like, that's what I'm feeling about you. And so in all your dealings, be quite compassionate in all you say. You know, don't, if there's this mending that's taking place, don't be like, well, you blah 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 blah. Like, at this point, it's, you know what, that happened, and let's just move forward. Let's just move beyond that. Okay, so very loving this week, Cancer. So let's pull an overall advice for you guys. And what you don't know and what you can't understand, just trust that, okay? And also your intuition with these two and this thinking of you, like, trust yourself. If you've really been feeling somebody, there's a reason for that. And for some of you, it's because that bridge needs to be mended. And maybe for others of you, it's just because you've got to let that grudge go. Maybe there is no communicating or, you know, coming back together. You've just got to let it go. But only you know, this is a general reading, so I can only give you so much. You have to decide what I'm saying, if it applies or not. All right. Oh my goodness, what was I saying this whole reading? Yes, it is time to pass the peace pipe, but be truly authentic in your expression. And you know, for some of you, this might even be a situation where you feel you were wronged by this person on some level. But even if that's the case, this is not about ego or pride. The peace pipe, it's like cancer for your own peace in your soul. Reach out to those that you need to. And for some of you, there's going to be people reaching out to you. And this right here is saying, make peace with all of it. Some people you might not be able to let back in your life, and that's okay. But make peace, forgiveness, healing, like big time with this card. All right, that is your overall message for the week, Cancer. I am wishing you lots of happiness and healing this week. Take care.